Have you ever imagined what it's like being a Roblox legend, only to be forgotten as if you've never existed? There are countless players just like this one who dedicate their entire lives to building a legacy, but even those who have it all can lose everything. And for this legend, despite winning numerous awards and being one of the greatest heroes in Roblox history, you have no idea who I'm even talking about. So to understand how this even happened, we need to go back around a month ago. I've always loved old Roblox games, and every once in a while I would occasionally play them, as games like Work at a Pizza Place and Natural Disaster Survival are some of my personal favorite games when I first joined Roblox. But around a month ago, I was playing a funny roleplay game with some of my friends at like 2 in the morning, and I remembered playing a specific roleplay game a long time ago, and it got me wondering how those old roleplay games on Roblox were holding up to today's standards. Now, before you all start roasting me, a lot of these roleplay games I consider pretty cringy. But back in the classic era of Roblox, they were some of the most fun and creative experiences you could have on the platform. And me being desperate to connect with old Roblox, I decided to revisit some classic roleplay games on Roblox. And the games I was finding were terrible. Oh my god, dude, what is up with all these horrible roleplay games looking so trash? Dude, we got sloppy brain rot over here. This is just where all the e-boys live in this game. What is this game, bro? Get this off my screen. Fine, I'll just give Welcome to the Town of Robloxy a shot. Wait, only 185,000 visits? I swear a game like this would have more. You know what? I can figure this out. I could just click on his profile and see if he's a troll. I mean, that is what Roblox is nowadays. Okay, it finally loaded. Let's see what there is. All grown up? What kind of emo-ass bio is that? He must have other games on his account. Hold on. Robloxity. This seems cool. It has 27 million visits. Okay, this must be the game I was thinking about. Finally, dude, let's go. I'm gonna join it. Robloxity, created by OneDev3, brackets OneDev2? Wait, why does that name sound familiar? I think OneDev2 must be his main account. I'm gonna look him up. What? He's no longer on the platform? No, dude. Normally when stuff like this happens, I would be the last person to care about it. But after thinking about those old memories I had, this wasn't just some random player. This name felt important, like it meant something, and I had zero clue as to why. I think maybe it had something to do with my past. I mean, I've always been that annoying ass kid who always dreamed of making a viral Roblox game. But back then, creating something even remotely playable felt impossible. And me playing this game changed all that. And I think the most impressive thing about it was how simple the game was and how appealing it was, not only to myself, but for other players. And I needed to find out what happened to him. So I decided to do a deeper dive into who this player really was. And what I discovered was one of the craziest stories in Roblox history. OneDev2 discovered Roblox nearly 17 years ago as just a regular kid who founded Roblox from old YouTube videos. But regardless of how bad Roblox looked, he found the platform to be something new for its time and wanted to make something out of it. So he decided to play Roblox for the first time, and in July of 2008, OneDev2 created his first Roblox account, and he absolutely loved it. But OneDev2 had more aspirations for making games, as he always wanted to become a game developer, which is crazy because back in 2008, making a good Roblox game wasn't realistic. Okay, don't get me wrong. Some old Roblox games are pretty cool, alright? But they do get boring very fast, and he wanted to change that. But how on earth was he going to do that? I mean, we're in 2008, and at the time, Roblox had no good games. But OneDev2 had a few ideas. A Roblox game that I can make. A combat game? That would be epic. Oh wait, everyone's already done that. Nah, that doesn't work, An obby! That would actually work. Wait, never mind, that doesn't exist yet on Roblox. I got it! I will make a game that is a city and let Roblox players use their imagination to make the game fun. It's genius. And genius it was. Although he wasn't one of the first to make a roleplay game on Roblox, he was the one who made it right. And after spending only a few weeks to create it, he would eventually create his greatest game yet, which is famously known as Welcome to the Town of Robloxia. This Roblox game back in 2010 was, to me, the perfect Roblox game, as there were so many things to do and you would never get bored, like having a family, swimming in the lake, getting a job. Wait, that's a slur, cut that out! But this game quickly skyrocketed into one of the biggest Roblox games at the time. And in 2011, Welcome to the Town of Robloxia quickly became a fan favorite. Wow, this is the greatest game I've ever played! Well, I appreciate you guys for loving my game. Thank you. You know, you just inspired me to make my own game. Can I take a little bit of inspiration from you? Oh, of course, man. I'm honored. Thank you. But just a quick question. You're not gonna go and steal everything I've made in this game, right? Because this is my stuff. Of course not. Who do you think I am? You have my word. Awesome, dude. Now, I'm going to slowly turn around and walk this way. And when I look back, you better have made something original. What is this? Yo, what's up, man? This is my game. But this is my render. We know. And my roads. We know. And you just stole everything inside of my game. We don't think so. Okay, see ya. Bro! One of the biggest challenges classic Roblox endured and still struggles with to this day is the act of plagiarism. Even a well-known creator like OneDev2 wasn't safe from this treatment, and despite being one of the most iconic figures on the platform, he had to deal with an impersonator who tried to steal all of his work and pass it off as their own, and his name was Crismo. Now, I tried doing a lot of research about this particular player, and unfortunately not much is known about him. However, I was able to find a video from OneDev2 himself with full-on proof that he owned his own stuff and completely exposed this player for good. Which sounded amazing, but it would just be the tip of the iceberg for what would eventually happen to him. And what he didn't know was that he was heading straight into one of the worst incidents in Roblox history, and the only person who would end up paying the price was him. On April Fool's Day in 2012, a user by the name of Elernate would successfully log into an administrator account called SciTest3 and started changing the Roblox platform, which started by having his friends post some questionable things on the forums and promoted some decoy accounts to moderator status, using them to unban former players, which caused widespread confusion and panic, and caused some of the craziest moments in Roblox history. But the biggest casualty behind all of this would end up being OneDev2, and it wasn't even his fault. During the incident, a user by the name of iTrapped was able to release Roblox items like it was nothing. And one of the items that he released was an item called the Eerie Pumpkinhead, which is one of the most iconic hats on the Roblox platform. And OneDev2, looking at the Roblox website and noticing an item that rare being on sale for very cheap, decided that he had to buy it. But he had no idea that this purchase would be the worst decision he ever made on the platform, which led to Roblox doing this 3 days later. OneDev2 was permanently banned from Roblox for what the platform described as economic disruption. Despite being one of the most influential figures in the community at the time, his entire account was gone without any warning or even his knowledge. And when I discovered this, I was stunned. Roblox has always prided itself on being a place where creativity thrives and letting every player feel included. But in a crisis such as this, they chose to silence him and refuse to let him explain what happened, which forced him to never return on OneDev2 again. But OneDev2 didn't want to stop making Roblox games. He was very good at what he did. And despite being completely screwed over by Roblox, he still had other aliases that Roblox had no idea about. I mean, what's he gonna do? Make an account that has the same name but replace the 2 with a 3? I mean, what kind of person would do that? Oh wait, he already did. What the hell? And so it was. OneDev3 became his new main account. and it didn't take long for his new account to shine once again. OneDev3 began developing with the same creativity and vision that once made him a household name, as he worked quietly but was experimenting with new ideas. And attempting to regain the respect he once had, he decided to rebrand his game from Welcome to the Town of Robloxia to Robloxity, which ended up working out in his favor, as that game would start seeing some of the same popularity as he once had, which caused Roblox to award him the biggest award a developer could receive at the time. In 2013, just a year after his original identity was erased, OneDev3 won a Bloxy Award, but at the time they called it the Bloxy Award for being in the Hall of Fame. But that's besides the point. He rose from the ashes of a wrongful ban and earned one of the highest honors on the platform, which is absolutely incredible. But unfortunately, that would be the only highlight of his career. And as the years went on, he would slowly start losing his spotlight and be left in the shadows of old Roblox. As with games on the platform becoming more advanced and psychological, OneDev2 was never able to fully come back to where he was. And as of 2025, no one has really seen him be active on any of his accounts since, which probably showed he moved on from Roblox and is now living his life to the fullest. It is absolutely insane what happened to OneDev2, as it has become one of the wildest stories I've ever seen in Roblox history. But there's always something to remember, and OneDev2's story is a reminder of how one person's creativity can shape an entire generation of players. He wasn't just a game developer, he was a pioneer of classic Roblox, who inspired millions of players to log onto Roblox and make their own mark in Roblox history. And even though his name may be forgotten, his legacy will live on in every Roblox player who remembered the things he did. Thank you, OneDev2. You will always be a legend.